What is it with grown men and model trains? Escape or the desire for control in a chaotic world? See you in the signal box behind the sofa in the men's room. Next. Step this way into the men's room now on 4 and meet some really model men.
Nice having a little world in miniature. It's escapism, really. Maybe, perhaps, if you don't like the way the real world works, you can escape into the world in miniature and do it the way you want. That's the thing.
Basically, I feel like makes you feel like God. You're placing things where you want to be, you know. So you can put your cars and your people basically where they want to go, you know. So.
Can you set another one out behind it?
We all work for British Rail.
What do you do?
I maintain them.
I operate them. And I drive them.
We have one off the inner. Off the inner. Off the inner.
It's about to be 60, Stuart, so if you hold it.
How long have you been in this club?
Let's see, long ago, fast asleep. 28 years. And I've played trains since I was 5.
Right, that's all right through there.
I got to the stage in 16, 17-year-olds, and I started to meet people who thought they were grown up. And invariably, I found that they were in a pub drinking and smoking and talking, small talk, which meant nothing to me. And I thought, well, if this is growing up, I want to stay where I am, really. This isn't a boy's hobby, it's definitely a man's hobby. I remember when I was quite young, my father brought me a railway, as he called it, but really what it was my father was there, he was putting it up, he was the one that was doing all the construction work, and eventually I got the chance just to twiddle the knobs once in a while. So really, even at that stage, it was my father who was playing trains and not me. Now it's my turn.
Paul, has anybody on the panel to send anything down? No, but I mean on the terminus. Please.
It's an expensive hobby, but it's cheaper than having a woman.
What? Cheaper than having a woman. What
Cheaper than
about?
having a woman. Well, yes, it's one reason why I'm now divorced.
Why is that?
Oh, because I spent too much time and money with the hobby.
I think she thought I was loopy when she first knew me. But I took on lots of railway trips and things, and when we moved to Reading 10 years ago, we bought a house specifically with space to put a railway in. You know, we looked at 40 houses, you know, driving up and down the M4 for weeks and weeks and weeks till we found something.
Gladys's attitude is one of complete support. I'm very, very lucky there. She's a model wife. It was really in the 1960s when Birmingham was redeveloped. A whole city centre was being torn down, including the station area. At first, as a modeller, I thought, oh, a railway station, that's great. And I realised I could run the British Rail timetable. So consequently, all the buildings around the station developed and became a way of life, really. The ultimate aim of the project is to run the model to the full 24-hour British Rail timetable. If I can do that, I think I will have cracked a lot of nuts.
The train approaching platform 3 is the regional railway service to Hereford.
The work has been done over 30 years.
Worcestershire Hill.
There are 6 miles of wire
And Oxford.
outside in the garden and a further 5 or 6 inside. The team has developed over a period of time. Each driver, it takes 10 hours to train a driver on one track. There are 8 tracks. And then you're talking hundreds of hours of driving.
From Birmingham to London. From Birmingham to London.
This is my old school. I went to the exhibition there. Take it down favour. Yes. This is where we put take people. It's not wrong. 28.
It looks simple, but honestly, it's not. It's not. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of switches. Can I go on the main line?
No, come out to the double step.
And stop there. Good speed? Which one's 29?
You set, Arthur?
Really?
I'll go round again then.
Yeah, all right.
Paul, when you're ready. Okay.
Oh, well done.
Accent.
Who did that one? Who did that one?
Well, at least you got the right train.
What happened, did you? What happened?
I don't know.
Hello 4, be careful, there is a derailment at Funny Junction.
Due to a technical fault, a 5-minute delay is possible on the service to London
Track 1,
Tuesday.
your train is derailed. Andreas is just putting it back on the track.
Thank you.
Right, stop track 3 in the front line is derailed. Nothing happening on track 2, Dave.
We'll start together on my command.
Track 4 is leaving. Just hold at a second, please. We've lost half the train.
Run it round anyway.
Track 2 is moving now, track 1 is stationary.
Track 2 is the important one.
Okay, go 3 and 4. Brilliant formation fly.
When I joined the club, of course, in 1939, we used to have a club room down in the Vale at Acton, in the basement, and the war broke out. And so the order went out, all basements have got to be vacated and sandbagged, they've got to be air raid shelters.
If you look at the British engines, the models, there's no doubt that they were beautifully designed real machines, because that's why we ruled the world at the time.
Britain to me has gone downhill since 1950s. It's gone downhill all the way. With the railways, with the governments what we've had.
Patrick?
Ripplehead Viaduct for repairs was 1.5 million. The Spaghetti Junction was only 17 years old. They want to spend 17 million on it to repair it, so there's the difference.
I didn't know you were sending me one, Ian.
In the ordinary outside world, the rules are made by other people and you're supposed to compete and try and attain the best you can. You'll never win because the rules are made by other people. Here, I make the rules and I make the standards. You're 3 parts of the way to winning, aren't you?
Next Friday at 5 in Men Only, men talk on the subject of being...